Hi, welcome back. My name is Alan, and today I want to just talk about, well, you've read the title. It's Why I Hate the Nonchalant Culture. And I've prepared notes talking about this topic, but, sort of just to guide my thoughts so that I don't really go off the rails but I think I'll just go with my heart, and talk about it. This video isn't really like this type of videos where I give you an advice or like, you know, the sort of like how to help you videos. Like, it's really just a video of me giving my opinion. And if it helps you, good, But if there are some things that I do say and you do disagree, you can always comment down below. I'm always interested to see what you guys think. Alright? So why do I hate nonchalant culture? First off, I think the main reason why I hate the nonchalant culture is because I've been in it. I've been there. I've been that person who just wants to be nonchalant. Because just like every other person who is nonchalant, in this day and age, I was just tired of everyone and everything. I was just so tired of, being mistreated, being betrayed, being manipulated. I was just so tired of, being that guy who no one understood. I was just so tired of having a genuine heart, and people just, treating me like some disposable garbage, And I was so tired. And it built up this anger and grudge in me to just say, F everyone. F everyone, F everything. I'm here for myself. And for a while, it worked amazing for me. I started going to the gym, started working out, I started to eat healthily. I started doing so much for so long, for months and months, right? But I've always felt empty. I never feel that sense of, oh, you know what, I'm getting better, or you know what, I'm healing. No, it almost feels as if I've gotten more angry, and I've gotten more, I felt like the grudge that was in me grew bigger. And I started just hating myself. I hated myself so much to the point where a little bit of, self-recognition or, being proud of myself, it sounds so, in a way, embarrassing for me. It's like I couldn't feel proud about myself. Sometimes when I worked out, right, and then I would look in the mirror. You see your body change. It's gonna be like a moment of you being happy, and then after that, you start to think like, oh, I'm still a fat, I'm still a fat dude. And it hit me, it's like, what is my purpose? What am I trying to do here? Why am I trying to be cold and heartless for? You know? And it goes together with how I treat people. How I treat my family, my friends, anyone around me. I started being distant from my family. Right? I couldn't care, you know, how they felt about me. I couldn't care. You know. My friends, you know, if they texted me, I will see their notifications, and then I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I'll just text you when I feel like it. You know. And it's such a horrible thing when I think about it now. It's like, that's not even me. I'm not that person. But why? Why have I turned into this person? Why? I started thinking back and I go like, oh, is it because of that one girl? You know? Is it because of my childhood? Is it because of, you know, those friends that I used to have that was really close to me? Those friends that I used to call brothers. And all of a sudden they can just drop me like that. I started thinking, you know what? Maybe that's why. You know, people did a lot of things to me that I didn't deserve, and I was so angry at them. I mean, yeah, I'm not perfect. You know, I did mistakes too. You know, I did certain things, of course, but they weren't the things that, you know, we call like a, you know, one and done deal. It ain't like, oh, I did something that would certainly mean that we have to break off that friendship. You know, or we have to break off that relationship. No, it wasn't. I was so angry because when I think about it, when I think about that, I was like, what did I do to deserve all of this? I didn't. I didn't deserve all of this. I didn't deserve to, you know, be lied to, be manipulated. I didn't deserve this. Man, I treated y'all with so much love and kindness and, you know, just genuine care. And this is how y'all treat me. And then that's when I started to, you know, be nonchalant. So, I mean, F them. But at the end of the day, all I wanted was just to feel, you know, sort of, I wanted an explanation that I didn't get. It felt as if I didn't get the closure that I needed. And when I didn't get it, guess what happens? I become nonchalant. So why am I telling you all of this? It's because I see a lot of common patterns to the people in this day and age that are carrying on this nonchalant culture and why they are being like that. I see a lot of, you know, how I became nonchalant, you know, in them. You know, they would go through certain things that they didn't deserve. They got butthurt, they got heartbroken, and then they become nonchalant. They couldn't care. They become cold, they become heartless, and then, you know. So when was the point that I started to, you know, stop being nonchalant? And what was the point? And what was the point that I started to actually see the culture, see through it, and started to feel, you know, the hatred towards it? I stopped being nonchalant when I realized that it didn't help me at all. When I actually felt more empty being nonchalant, I actually felt more sad being nonchalant. I felt more depressed being nonchalant. I felt more lonely being nonchalant. Because all I wanted was just to feel seen, understood, appreciated. And when I realized that, it's like, it was like the world changed for me. I started to like, look at ways and, how to sort of, how do I say this? Sort of give myself that self-love. I started looking at ways on how to be kind to myself. Because if I cannot depend on others to be good to me all the time, if I cannot expect others to treat me with kindness, then maybe the least that I can do is do it for myself. Right? Be there for myself. If people cannot be there for me, that's cool. Let me learn how to be there for myself. So I learned. I started to understand why was I so angry? Why was I holding grudges? Why was I expecting this, expecting that? And when you understand your struggles, you understand your problems. It's like you start to have a little bit of compassion for yourself. You're human. You're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna struggle with a lot of internal things that that you just figured out. That's okay, because we are learning. I always say this: it's our first time living. We have never lived before this. So when you figure out why you have these struggles and problems, do your best to resolve them. And so I did. I started to learn ways on how to love myself. As cheesy as that sounds, I started to learn ways on how to appreciate myself, learn who I am as a person, and just trying to understand that part. So, and I'm still doing it until now. I'm still doing it. I'm not saying that I fully have resolved all my problems, all my struggles. No, I'm still struggling. Every day, struggling. Every day. But one thing for sure is that I'm always making an effort. And that's it. Right? So where did I start to, hate the nonchalant culture? Is when I start to see the people around me being that. Not necessarily my friends, whatever, but sometimes I'll be scrolling on TikTok, and then those kind of TikToks where they will post these captions and whatever, and it'd be the most nonchalant thing. And there's one specific trait about a nonchalant character that I hate so much, and that is when it comes to relationships. I hate it. with a, with a passion. It's like, how does it make sense for you to say that you like this person, or you treasure this person, or even you love this person, but yet you still are cold to them, yet you're still heartless to them? How does that make sense? Especially when we talk about when people trying to get partners, right? When people trying to, they always say, oh, be cold, be nonchalant. If they text you at 3 p.m., text them at like 12 midnight. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on there? And the reason why so many people are doing this is because they are afraid of themselves. They are afraid of being vulnerable. They are afraid of showing their soft side. They're afraid of showing that there's a certain part of them that they are scared of showing. And I get that. I have, parts about me, things about me that I, am afraid to show. But when I learned that when you start to learn about yourself and understand why you're so ashamed of this, and you learn how to live with it and learn how to work through it, then it don't matter if, say, the other person sees that part of you, because then you'll be able to say like, hey, I'm a work in progress, I'm not perfect, right? If let's say I'm dating this person, right, and then this person brings up a particular thing about me that I'm vulnerable about, right? I shouldn't react in a sense where I'll be defensive. I shouldn't be like, oh, but you don't know what. No. I feel like when they see this vulnerable side of you, you should just be honest with them. Just be honest with them. Be honest. And that's fine. And I feel like that's also a big reason to why relationships fail these days, is because people just cannot be honest. People always have intentions. People always have, agendas. And it's always for themselves. It's always just for them. They only want things to work out for them. And I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like, so you telling me you do all that for her? For example, you do all that for her just so that she can do this one thing for you. She can be there for you. Right? She can make you feel loved. She can make you feel appreciated. She can make you feel seen. And once you got that, once you feel that, all of a sudden you got bored. All of a sudden you're like, I got it already. I got what I want. Let me leave her. And I know y'all be hearing this and be like, that's crazy. Who would trust me? There are so many people that will lie through their teeth to get what they want. And if that means investing into months of being with one person just to please themselves, these are the people that are not sure. I hate it. I hate it. And I wish people would understand that being nonchalant is just not it. Why? What for? I know why you're nonchalant. And it's okay for you to feel vulnerable. It's okay for you to struggle. It's okay for you to feel lost, confused. It's okay. What's not okay is hurting other people just because you were hurt. That's not okay. And trust me, it's like a long chain of people. You know what I mean? Like, this person hurt this person, and then this person hit this person, and then that person hurt that person. It's a chain reaction. So if you got hurt, make sure you're the one who starts that chain reaction. For me, trust me, you get nothing out of hurting others. You get nothing. I've hurt my family, my friends, all because I thought, they don't matter to me. What they feel don't matter to me. But guess what? I regretted it so much. Because then you realize that these people don't even deserve what you did to them. So, the video is 21 minutes, but it's about to be 22 minutes. And I'm not gonna edit this. But I'm just gonna leave it here. Okay? Start being honest with yourself. Take the time to learn about you. Take the time to work things out with yourself. And trust me, it all starts with you. You can't expect to feel loved by others if you don't love yourself first. You can't expect others to respect you if you don't respect yourself first. You can't expect people to be kind to you when you cannot even be kind to yourself. You can't expect people to understand you when you can't even understand yourself. It all starts with you. That's where I want to end. Okay? Good night.